You would probably be undefeated. And,
I'm still undefeated, man.
I mean, you'd probably have a better chance of making the playoffs.
Well, the only LSU, it looks like.
Guys, it's time to get it going. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will start this game off. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it. He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week,
you miss Luka?
So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a
miss him.
The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude. Yeah, they know the entire offense goes.
MISS. Do I listen?
I listen to what?
I just heard you on the fucking stream. He goes, my bad, G.
Go there.
What the f?
Oh.
All week long, they've been stressing.
This dude just broke 2 tackles.
Gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today. The short hands, it's Wilson. Good call, good execution as they move.
He made that throw.
First down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away. The Owls offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense. Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave it, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off. I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up. And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle. Gives it on the option. Runs through the tackle. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain its first down. Rice. Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks. That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5. There he goes.
Lightning over
Huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Loss of 2. Second down coming up.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him.
You don't run like conservative?
No pickup at all.
You don't run like conservative?
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick
I'll say
up
he doesn't run on
3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that'll put the first point of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you really, really depend on. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. The give from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Messer. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs.
You locked him down with him.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
That's caught. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short.
All right.
To keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Verna.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
You hit it earlier. That was pretty far.
The give to the tailback. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to sneak it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
No.
And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Sands. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
No, baby, you okay? Tay.
Taylor Swift? That's a steal.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time.
Only do what?
Fires downfield.
Fuck.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and rolls, you roll with it. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shoot. Take away the field towards the sideline because think about it. He's not going to throw back across his body.
Sure?
The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard.
You fouled.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks. And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
That's what you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
You want to do what?
Trying to power to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Ah,
To make this
shucks.
short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Jenkins.
Dude, I respect your family very much.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. After
It's okay, Ralph. I'll just stay in the corner, jack off.
Another with a shorty from 26.
You look like a cock.
Good, easy call for the ref. The lead now 6. Here
Yeah, talking about dog.
check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas.
comes
Let's
in. He
show
asked
you
me
what's
to do the
going
same.
down. Purdue is
Yeah.
in front. They've led for most of the way.
Nah,
The people that read
I
his
didn't know him like that.
Isn't exactly putting this one
The
in the
people that
win
read his
column
house
just
thought
yet.
Purdue was a
They're
fucking
up by a
butler.
field goal over Illinois. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys. In case
Damn.
anything changes,
He was rich like that?
this Big Ten battle.
How
Yeah.
about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time. But if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
They called you the
Man,
butler.
this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Stopped at the
Damn.
47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. This offense has been sluggish,
it's already
to say
midnight. Why
the
you
least,
wait?
but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
Because the hood don't sleep.
To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough for the first
I'm
down.
gonna sleep.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Damn,
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progression. So go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his feet. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Sands. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They'll putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Rice will be forced to send
Didn't y'all say they started whooping each other with a belt or some shit?
They've had to kick it away.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, they started spanking each other with the belt.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Who was like, I'll do it, yeah.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass.
And maybe it wasn't a good idea to use a different playbook. No, I'm playing Rice, but I picked Oregon playbook and haven't really used it.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they
can't
corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I was open.
Oh, it's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in a bind. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line.
They just came out like a 15-0 run.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste.
We only had
They
two
take over here in the
points.
final 2 minutes of the half. Makes the catch. It's Messer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Right down the gut of the field. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Rice. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Fires to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right?
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. 57 yards out and
Stupid. They sacked the quarterback twice, and they still hit a 60-yard field goal.
Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston.
Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll try to run for it. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Henry. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Okay, ready?
The Owls just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Florida Atlantic trying to punch it in from the red zone. The give on the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Rice, 16, Florida Atlantic.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Running behind that left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long.
No.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage that time didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. You just can't hit the quarterback like that.
Hold it. Don't chuck it. No, don't chuck it down. Just hold it, yeah.
You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going.
Wow.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. looking to fire. Oh, they're after him.
Keep
Got
fucking.
it in the middle. It's Sands. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42.
Shit.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Messer. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've
Oh, they
got
can't
it
play
at the
zone no
30.
more, right?
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback...
Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get it on the ground at the 20. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding his biggest target.
Who calls you risky rude, dude? Shut the fuck up.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Caught near the sticks. It's Barnett.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
They call me
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides.
Bringing it back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I shut my guy down. Hey.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Going to the run. It's Sands. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker here.
They call him risky rude.
Absolutely perfect. They now have a 20-16 lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Lose to Rice,
Didn't
dude.
find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Should have used a different playbook, kind of.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires on the run. He's got it inside the 15. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you?
Touchdown, Owls! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And right down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the run, it's Sands. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I love RPOs. It puts the defense in such a bind. Are they handing it off? Are they throwing the football? How quickly can I commit to this? And you see with the RPO, it just freezes the defense for a half a second. It allows the offensive line to set those blocks up, and they're able to go get the first.
This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I
What's
mean, they
wrong
let them
with this
have
scheme?
what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Going over the top. He's got it on the outside. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 40.
He didn't even do shit.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Offense facing.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. There he goes. Talk about a timed run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Well, you're seeing the versatility of this running back right now in these last 2 plays. They threw it to him on the last first down to get this first down, and then handed it to him to get another first down. It seems like giving this guy the football is a pretty good idea.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. A first down run in the red zone. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
God damn, I'll fucking floor them tough picks.
The option look. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Never a doubt. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Finds his man. It's Sands. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Got it, looking for a first.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
4th down, gotta have it here. Grab near the marker, it's Wilson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could he wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down.
No.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Get past it.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
They call them.
Makes the catch. It's
They
Sam.
call them risky poo.
And they pick up just a few on that.
Hey.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
4th quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the 1st down. It's his time. It's the 4th quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock
Risky
still running.
poo.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence.
Good board.
Into the end zone, and it is grabbed for the score, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Now that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Never felt.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight.
Hey, man, how many fucking picks do you need?
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Got a man, it's Turner. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Oh my God, that was sweat.
The quarterback's just going to take a knee.
Yeah. I couldn't score in the first half. Damn, 43 attempts.
Oh, what the fuck? My fault. Thanks for the information, Risky Poo. Or Roo.